it's Riley. I am here to talk about Marble Puzzle Quest today. So if you've been following me on social media over the past couple weeks, you've noticed I've been talking about it a lot. The game has actually a really cool, addicting setup. This is the regular prologue quest. Everyone gets these. They stay there for as long as the game exists. It's really where you get started. At the beginning, they're super simple. You can do them as much as you want. If you do them all 5 times for each individual section of the quest, you can get all 5 rewards for it. And you can see I'm still working on that one. But as you level up, you're able to take on more of the prologue quests, and they give you a lot of the basic things that you need. So I've kind of been working on that off stream, but I thought today maybe we'd do one of the story quests. So the story quests work interesting. So you start this one. I did this one yesterday or 2 days ago, and you just do it the one time, or you can do it 5 times. But then you move into the quest that changes each day. Those are the champions that you need, and you can start here. So we'll do this one first. I actually happen to have the storm that is required in this quest. It's actually a spotlight on her, so I'll take her in and we'll start the fight here. Welcome, Wolverine to Furo. Weedle got us in. Now what's our next move? Natasha's trying to find a way into the Magia meeting. Cover her and make sure there are no surprises. Roger that. So the first quest here, the first section is to kill these guys. These are no-name or grunts. In that case, it means that every single time I make a match, it's just me using the puzzle board. So anytime I set up a good match, I'm able to use it. Later on, it changes. If you have another named mutant or person against you, they also get to use the puzzle board. So sometimes you'll set up like a four match like the one I just did. And unfortunately, they could take advantage of it. But for now, it's just me using the puzzle match, so I'll just keep going as much as possible and get as many of these matches as I can get. This Storm is actually super strong. I've just gotten her a couple of days ago. She's actually not as high level as you see here because she's a special part of the quest. They're able to, they actually give her like a level boost because she's part of this quest. So we'll take out some of those specials. Both the sword and the countdown timers you see are actually damage done by the other team. So I want to get those off the board as quickly as possible so they can't do any damage to my champions. You can see that Storm's blue AP target actually does a ton of damage to more than one target and really got us out of that fight really fast. And then we just were able to use Iron Man's special and get out of there really easily. It's pretty great actually. So we level up these. Ta-da! Hey, I got a recruit token. Sweet. All right, so now you see that once you finish that one, it opens up these other quests. We'll go ahead and do this one. Again, it's just more thugs, so that it will just be me using the quest. Those are actually a little bit simpler, plus they're relatively underleveled compared to me. All right, we're in. It's critical that we find out who the Magia are meeting with. We know Hammer's involved, but we don't know who else or why. Find a way into those meetings. All right, here we go. So I usually like to look really hard at the beginning of it because at the beginning you can get like 4 or 5. I also go through the thugs. Some of them do more damage than others, and it's a really good idea to take out the most damaging champions first. So I'll check through there. But the best thing is at the beginning, like a virgin board when you haven't touched it yet, usually gives you'll have a chance to start off with a really good 4 or 5 star, 4 or 5 tile match like that one. Ooh, and some cascade damage on top of it. So right now, I got another 5 because I was able to use that critical tile to make another 5 tile match. We're going to get out of this one really fast. We're doing fabulous so far. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Iron Man Special before we get going. So we have those 2 shields on the map, which means that we'll take less damage if any of them actually do any damage to us. So that's a good way to get started. We don't want to use our, but we can use this one because we can change that to a critical tile. We can actually take out both of those countdown timers and get crit damage for them. So that gets rid of that guy. This is going really well for us. There we go. Hopefully we can get out of here really fast without giving him any more damage. So I'm just going to kind of rush through this. We're not going to use that special, even though we have it all the way up so it can be used. I'm going to leave it. We don't need it for this battle. We can save it for something better. We don't have any other special abilities, though. So actually, I just wanted to see what it was. I'm going to leave it there. So we are going to let one of the threatens go off. See where we're at there. All right. Oh my gosh, I saw the one it highlighted, and I could have got a 4 match out of that one. I might have been able to kill him straight off with it. I do it all the time. Like, as soon as I click something, I'm like, oh crap, I missed a better one. Oh well, we got out of that one. Got 10 XP. And another reward. And 25 hero points. We're getting closer and closer to opening it. I need 300 at this time in order to open up 3 spaces. You can see my roster has 16 people sitting in there. We'll get there. All right. We have our Storm Classic, so we'll go ahead and use her. I'm so glad I got her for this battle. All right. So this one is against grunts as well, so we can set up our own. There we go. Nice. We should be able to get a lot of damage in, I think. I did that one because I really wanted the red tiles. Well, that was fast. Oh, and some cascade damage. Oh, I did it again. I hate it. As soon as I did that match, there's a 4 tile match there, and I used the 3 because I wasn't paying attention closely enough. Ugh. There we go. And I missed another one. Okay. Hey, when you do this on video, you notice. Oh, it's all right though, because it set me up for a 5 tile match and a crit damage. Excellent. Look at all of those abilities we have. We should be able to finish this off in style. We'll start with Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm really sets up her green ability really sets the rest of her abilities up. So now we have some blues. If we had kept going, both Storm and Iron Man's blue ability is super strong and can kill things really fast. So we'll be able to hopefully show you that a little bit later. ISO 8 and ooh, and another recruit token. Excellent. We'll be able to do a recruit. Yay! Everybody still looks good. We've hardly lost any damage, so we'll just keep going. Wolverine to Fury, I've got Bullseye. He's one of those hopped up mutants with him. Keep him away from Natasha while she tries to find a way into the meeting. You got it. You know what Wolverine's idea of keeping someone out of a battle is. Alright, so this one is a little different from the previous ones. It does have one of those crazy mutants. So we'll start on that guy because he should be pretty easy, especially if you're going to get that kind of hit. But the other thing is because Ares and Bullseye are both here, that means in between each one of mine, they get to do something. So, for example, I get a match and then they get a chance at the board. So sometimes you're going to set up a really good match just because that's how it falls, with either with Cascade or something else, and then they'll be able to get a really good match. So it's a little bit harder and trickier to play against a named champion because then you have to be concerned that every single time you press the button that you don't leave them something with which to kill you. It's pretty sad. Kind of the second thing is one of Bullseye's abilities is you can see in the bottom left-hand corner there, it's those shields. If it's a black shield, it's them. If it's a white shield, it's us. So that means every time I hit him, those 2 shields are shielding a little bit of damage from him, which means that you'd like to get them off as quickly as possible. In this case, we've over-leveled these champions quite a bit, so we're still doing a lot of damage, but I'm going to get those out of there as quickly as I can. He did damage, and then Storm's passive, like, murdered him. Logan! Lead away to the party, aren't we, Ro? I've been following Magneto. His trail led me here. Magneto? What does he have to do with all of this? These new mutants, Logan. Magneto is behind their creation. He's riding the mutants' dominance hobby horse again? It would seem so, yes. These must be the mutant convicts they broke out of prison in Colorado. And I found some boosts. I don't really use those. I should probably work on using those more, especially on battles I have difficulty with. Alright, so we can do Daken. Daken himself doesn't actually do that much damage, but if you leave him alone long enough, he can do quite a bit of damage because he can buff other people's damage. Daken, you're still doing Osborn's dirty work? I told you, old man, shield's all washed up. Hammer is the future. It's time you learn that. Look, kid, I get it. You didn't think you're doing the right thing, but Osborn is bad business, and now he's Hammer. Ugh! I need to hit the button less quickly. You always did the things the hard way. I'll slow down next time. Alright, I'm going to choose this Yelena because Yelena actually does a lot more. She has a lot more stuff that can screw up a team than the other two. Moonstone actually can switch around, so if you have a bunch of buffs on the board, she can actually flip it so that they become debuffs. But right now we don't have that, so I'm going to take her down second and we'll do Yelena first because she does a lot of damage. And like I said, Daken doesn't really do anything for a while until he gets once he gets going, like he'll start to put a lot of buffs on the field, but to start with, he doesn't do all that much, so we'll just see if we should be able to take her down pretty quickly is the other thing, because Yelena doesn't have a lot of damage, or a lot of health. So there she's down. Now we should be able to take Moonstone down pretty quickly. Let's see. Okay. Not bad. Alright, so now you can see he put that sword on there. So after he starts getting going, he starts to put some of those buffs, which means that every single time they hit me, either with a special or by making a match on the board, that sword will increase the amount of damage that they do. Over time, those can really start to match up, and you'll get 5 or 6 of them on the board, but for now, we have some shields on the board. Ooh, I love it when that happens. Yes! Anytime the board gets reset, it's like you get a lot of different matches that weren't there before. So we're going to end this one pretty quick, so his swords aren't really going to be able to match up that much. Oh, they used a special on us. Okay, we have 3 shields, which means we're taking less damage, but he has 2 swords, which means we're taking more damage. It should equal out. I still try to have it a good practice to get those swords off of the match as quickly as possible. We'll get one of them. Plus, I need the red APs because the red does a lot of damage, both for Iron Man and for Hawkeye. I don't think we're going to need it this time, though, because we're pretty strong. And there we go. So we were able to take one of his. He did it again and put another one off the board. And that should be enough damage to take him down, maybe? Oh, not quite. He got another turn. There we go. Ooh, 10 more hero points. Excellent. We're getting closer and closer to 3 more champions. All right, we'll take this one. We have a little bit of injury. You can see that there. But an interesting... Oh, where do you think these 2 are going? We will go where we want, Furball. Furball, is that the best you got, Chief? Logan, this is all a distraction. We need to find Magneto. First, we finish taking out the trash. All right, so there is a red match. We could have done that 4 match. Unfortunately, I didn't see it, so he took it. However... Those silver discs are for specials. We aren't really going to use specials, so that the disc itself wouldn't have done us any good, but we could have gotten a 4 tile match. I'm going to go ahead and take Ares out first. He does a lot of damage. He was already first. It defaulted that way. But I think he does more damage than the other 2, so we're going to try and get rid of him so he can't kill us. There we go. We got yellow and red tiles for us that time. Whew, we're going to have enough for some abilities pretty quick, so we'll start with the... Alright, so those timers, there's 2 ways you can do them. You can either kill the timer, or you can take out the person who put the timer up. We'll start by doing our own shields to counteract some of that extra damage, and we took him down. So next, the mutant is the one who put on the timed tiles, so we're actually going to take those out. I'm trying to decide if it's worth taking out this shield. Oh, there we go. We'll take that match instead. There we go. He took down one of his shields. Now I have the opportunity to take down 2 of his shields, which means I can do more damage against him. The other timers are actually a lot of damage. Like, oh, sweet. I don't appreciate getting the cascade damage, but it took down 2 of the shields at once. Those 18 counter means 18 turns before it does anything to us. It does a lot of damage when it finally turns around, but I'm hoping to have these, both of these killed by the time that comes around with my extra damage. So. I'm not super worried about taking the timers out. There we go. We'll take the short timer out though. And there we go, 2 of those shields. And we can get those 2 shields at the bottom with Hawkeye's special. His purple special turns any tile into a crit tile, and we can turn that yellow crit tile into a crit tile and take out those 2 other shields. That way we're able to do damage and get done faster. And now we have the opportunity to do it. Oh. We'll do a red one. I really want to get more damage down. The shields aren't doing all that much to us right now. Yeah, we'll take the control. There we go. We got rid of the timers, and now we can get rid of the shields. Ow! Don't take my shields away. It's rude. There we go. Now we'll take the shield down. Sometimes it's like a matter of like, is there a pressing need? And sometimes those timers make things more of a pressing need, and then you can take the shields down. That means that we're going to do a lot more damage to him than we otherwise would have, which is great. Oh, I set him up for a 4 tile match. All right, I was able to get a little bit of yellow tile so then I can do Iron Man's ability. Why did he put the tile down and then not use it? Sometimes the AI is a little funny. It's all right, I'm not complaining, but still. Took a little less damage. Wolverine to Fiora, I've got Storm with me. Apparently she followed Magneto here. Magneto? He's here for the meeting. Natasha, we need to find out where that meeting is happening now. Yes, sir. Took me a while to figure out that was Natasha because of the funny outfit she's in. And more Iso-8. All right. So we're going to take a look at these. So these ones that are marked this way, I don't have Daredevil, so I can't do that one. And I don't have Rocket and Groot, so I can't do that one. But the first one I was able to do because I happen to have Modern Storm. That's why it's really important to have a lot of champions in this game, because sometimes certain quests are not available to you without those champions. So here's the injury I was telling you about. It costs the same to heal someone up as it does to resurrect them. So if you think that you're close enough to the champion, if you think that you can, even with half health, kill a node, it's better to let the champion be completely wiped out and still win the node, because it doesn't cost any more to bring the champion up from KO than it does to heal them up. So I like to save them, because you can get half the champion's health, you can get all the champion's health, or you can res the champion and get all the same health for the same amount of healing pack. So one healing pack does all of those things. So you try to get the most you can out of each champion before you heal them. It took me a while to figure that out. I was wasting heal packs. I was so frustrated when I first started because I didn't recognize that. But hopefully, if you haven't started playing already, that helped you out a little bit. And if you haven't started playing already, you should have, because this game is super addicting. All right, we took down Hood first. I think that Hood has relatively low HP, and he's a good target to take out first, which is why I started with him. But we do, in the meantime, have a couple extra timers to deal with, so... All right, now we'll take the... Oh, a special Red Hulk. Didn't really do anything. Oh, but that 4-mat. Yeah, I guess it took out some tiles, so you could do a 4-tile match. So we're going to take out... we're going to go ahead and take out this Grunt extra because he has the timers. And I want to get rid of those timers. They're super annoying. You can either match a tile away to get rid of them, or if you kill the champion or the Grunt that put it in there, you can get rid of it. So we're going to do it that way, instead of switching over to Bullseye. Bullseye doesn't do a whole lot of damage when he's back there, so... There was no way to get this one out of there, so you can use a special. Hawkeye takes out an entire line with his red special, so I just took that one out before he could do any damage to me. And we also did a lot of damage to him in the meantime, so hopefully that means we can get him take him down before he's able to do anything more. Alright, we're able to get rid of that. There we go, he's gone, which means that all of his timers are gone. So now we can focus on taking out Bullseye and taking out Bullseye's shields. Or he can take his own shield out. He does get an extra cascade, but he leaves that crit tile down there. He just leaves it there. And he's gone. That blue damage from both from Iron Man and from Storm does a ton of damage. However, Storm takes a little bit less blue AP to pull hers off. Iron Man takes more. The thing is, Iron Man's only one target, and Storm's is more than one target, so she's actually a really strong champion, guys. This story is hilarious. I love all the little, like, things it throws in there. I love this game. Alright. And some... Oh, 1,000 Iso-8. Yes! We can level up some champions up in here. Alright, these ones... I think I'm going to use the same... Yeah, these guys are still pretty good. I don't think they need to be healed up. Well, I don't know. Let's just do it. His actual relative HP was pretty low. So, Stark, I think I've got a fix on the meeting location. There appears to be more security around the waterfront. She's right. I'm picking up increased activity down there. Sensors are picking up heavy disturbances. Wait a second. It's Magneto. The Hood is running security, and unless I'm mistaken, Magneto is talking to Osborn. We've got Bullseye and Daken cornered down here. All right, crew. Cat's out of the bag. Get in there and do what you do best. Cue up my theme music. Iron Man. What a nerd. Alright, so we're going to do the same strategy as last time. Daken does the least amount of damage and doesn't really do much. So we'll take Hood down first and then Bullseye. Hood has low HP relative to the rest of the team, so we can take him down pretty quickly, I hope. Ooh, I got pink tiles and I got a 4-tile match. Woohoo! Alright, that went down pretty fast. see. A double hit on him. Get some green tiles so that we can do that. Alright, so now he's starting to put shields up there. Or, I'm sorry, swords. Which means he's going to be doing a little bit extra damage. Hopefully we can take him out before he gets too far. Let's go. Are getting some special abilities. Ooh, I got it. Oh, I did a good one that time. And some cascade damage on top of it. Excellent. Alright. So I think I can take him out here with Iron Man's red AP boost. However, it doesn't take his shields off the map, so his shields will still affect Daken, along with all of the swords he's put up. But since it's 1v3, we should be able to do a little bit extra damage. And we can take these. I was just checking to see if I could take out those shields with his purple buff. Because his purple buff can make that critical happen, and then you can take whatever it matches to. But that's okay. We'll just see what else we can do. Let's take him out. Ow, that hurt. Those swords add up after a while, though. Okay, so we took the 2 shields off, so hopefully we'll be able to do more damage to him and take him down faster. And in the meantime, we can hopefully counteract a couple of these swords by putting up shields for ourselves. Alright. And we'll finish him off with... It's a little bit of overkill with Storm's blue ability, but that's okay. We got this. Alright, there we go. And... Ooh, we gotta keep going. Hopefully we can get the quest tomorrow with Venoms. And... There we go. And 500 ISO 8. Yes! Alright. So where are we at? Ooh, okay, this one's gonna be hard. They're all greater than level 40, which means that it's going to be a difficult one. I'm not 100% sure that I actually can pull this off, but we'll definitely need to heal up our Storm because she's got a lot of damage compared to the rest of them. We'll see how it goes. Widow to Fury, Bullseye is out of the way. The meeting is going down on the docks. Bizet! The Hood appeared out of nowhere. What's his part in this? He's been organizing Lazia's ISO 8 related. Slow him down and cut him off before you can get to the meeting. You got it. I think we'll start with Hood again. He still has relatively lower HP than everybody else, which means I think I'll have a better chance of winning if I can take him out right away. However, both Ares and Ragnarok do a shit ton of damage, so it might be making a mistake by trying to take Hood out before you take out the high damage dealers, even though he has a relative low HP comparative. We'll see how it goes. I'm not confident I can do it, but we'll give it a try. Alright. We're going to need some AP to get some damage done, so we'll start with yellow. If I was able to get the yellow AP, which gives us the shields through Iron Man, so that was kind of what I was thinking. There goes Ares. Holy, 630 damage in one hit, even with her retaliation of 100 on each person. That is a lot of damage in one hit. Alright, got Hood down. 1 down, 2 more to go. Oh my gosh. I let one of his timers goes off and he took 1,000 health from me. And a 5-tile match. Ouch. Gosh, Ragnarok hurts. Both of these 2 champions do a lot of damage, so I don't know. I don't know if I can kill them fast enough. Storm was a significant portion of my team damage, so I can still do a lot of damage with Iron Man, but his relative AP requirements are higher. All of his spells require more AP than hers. So, we'll see. I guess it depends on how much I can... Yeah, look at how low... Hawkeye's already really low. I don't know if this is going to go very well. He has those green tiles that look like they have a flash thing in them that actually heals the team. So even though I was able to get the guys relatively low, they just healed back up using his ability. And took my Hawkeye. Alright, this isn't looking so good, guys. It started off really good and then kind of not so much from there. Ragnarok damage so much. Gave myself those extra AP so I can get some... I don't think these 2 shields are going to last against the 2 high damage champions with 500 health left. But we can dream, right? We can try. We can try. we do have the special ability. I don't know, maybe I should do it. I think, oh, I should have read it. I think his, oh, I was thinking I was going to stun Ragnarok. Okay, well, that wasn't the best. I'm still learning. We'll get this game figured out. That was a nice cascade, a lot of damage, but not enough damage, I don't think. Not enough damage to put us in the probability of actually winning this game. Ow! Ow! Alright, well, that happens sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to just move on. Oh, I still got a thing off of it, though. I think I'm going to move on and try a different node. Sometimes you can come back to those nodes and try them again and win. But we can do the sky. Yeah, I don't, wait, let me see. No, I don't have rocket for that one. Okay, so let's do the one on the dock. So these ones are low. There's, first of all, it's 2v3, and they have relative low health or level compared to us. We have a 94 and a 57, and they have 230s. So we should be able to do this one, no problem. Is this your grand scheme, Osborne? You've got the criminal underworld doing your work, and Magneto is building an army of super mutants for you? I told you, I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to defend this world. Not my metal-bound friend. He is not an army of super mutants. This is the future of mutant kind made stronger by ISO 8. My new brotherhood. Wow, Magneto's freaking crazy. Magneto is a little crazy. Alright. We're starting with Hood again, because he does a relatively high amount of damage, and he's got relative low HP, so we should be able to take him down pretty fast. Plus, everybody's newly healed up, so we have tons of HP on everyone. That should help. And let's see. I think that's the best one. We can get some AP for Storm to do some of her abilities. Hey, let's take him down. Oh my god, that's a lot of shields. Ugh. Hopefully this, I don't know how much the shields will affect us. Hopefully we'll be able to take him down. Oh, okay, good. So we got Hood down, so it's just Magneto versus the rest of us. I was afraid that with all those shields on the map, we actually wouldn't do, like, because sometimes if it's enough shielding, it'll go down to, like, -1. So then you put your special ability on the line and get only 1 damage out of it. But fortunately, that one didn't work out this time. Alright, so we'll take out some of these shields as much as we can. Every time you take out some of your shields, we're actually able to do more relative damage. There we go. We're getting there. Look how low my Hawkeye is. Magneto, you're mean. Stop it. Stop beating up on my Hawkeye. Alright. So, oh, good. We have AP Armored Assault, so we'll be able to get our own shields to help a little bit with the damage. Hopefully we can preserve and not die. Although, again, with Hawkeye loss, it doesn't really matter. Your health pack it costs the same whether you're full healing or rezzing in full healing or just giving a partial heal. So I really wanted the red AP, so I sacrificed my shield. Oh, man, he took my other shield. What a jerk. That's alright. We're getting pretty fast now. We're getting up there pretty quickly. I would like to make a green match so I can use Storm's green ability. It doesn't look like there's anything on the board, though. I guess we'll just go with this. Even though Hawkeye already has, like, a full-on purple. He's got so much AP. Oh, yes! Shaking it up, and we're the first one at it. You get so much out of that when they shake up the battlefield. They shake up the tiles. It's almost like getting a brand new shield. Or a brand new thing. He keeps triggering her ability and she does 100 damage to him. Alright, good. Now we're able to green match with that, so we should be able to finish him off. Her green spell ability actually feeds the rest of her abilities, so that's pretty nice. She usually gets a lot of green tiles. Like, typically when I've done that, I've gotten a lot of blue tiles as well, so it feeds her second ability. Not that time, but that's okay. Did a lot of damage. I'm looking for something I can use to get a better match with his crit tile. I don't really see anything. We'll just take the red. The red AP, so we can finish him off with... There we go. Why does he always get so much cascade damage and I don't? There we go. Now we can get a 5 tile match. That's a lot of damage. That should be enough. Oh, good. We got him. Excellent. So we were able to finish off that one. Off stream, I will go ahead and see if I can finish that. I should be able to finish that last quest. I think I just went at it a little bit wrong. So we'll try a different situation and see what we can do. I'm still pretty low in the game. I need a lot of champions so I can do all of those ones that require certain champions to do a quest. But overall, I'm doing pretty well. So we'll finish off that one. And there you go. There's one daily quest in Marble Puzzle Quest. Yes, I sweet. So if you play the game already, hey, leave me a comment and let me know what I could do better, what I could change. I don't know very much about this game so far. I'm still working on it. And if you don't play this game, you should totally download it and play it because I've actually been super duper addicted to it for no reason. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.